Hey internet, we're going back to Ice Crown. The Lich King gave me some trouble last time. Kinda dumpstered me a little bit actually, because I didn't realize that his deck changes for every new class. So I was trying to change class to try to beat him, which just resulted in me getting beat in a different way. So what I need to do is I need to change my Lich King Mage deck, because I found out that oozes do not work. So these are dead cards in my deck. Let's get rid of them. And I also realized that I can just run Reno in this deck, right? Why would you not run a Reno? Results found in wild says, yeah, make this wild. There you go. I don't know why I wouldn't be running a wild deck. And guess what? You know what I also figured out? If you're at 1 health, you can just play Molten Giants on turn 1. Now, I only have one of these. I'm not going to craft another one because it's not nearly a good enough card to have 2 of. I'm never going to use this beyond this point. This card has been nerfed into oblivion by requiring 25 health to be lost before you use it, but in this game, it's going to be good on turn 1. So, with that being said, I want to make sure I can actually activate my Reno. I probably do want to keep 2 Doomsayers. I might keep 2 Mana Worms, or I might get rid of one of them. Actually, yeah, I want to see what other Giants I can get. Costs 1 less for each card in your opponent's hand. Costs 1 less for each spell you've played this game. How many spells would I be playing this game? A decent amount. I might trade Hogger out for Arcane Giant. Or I probably want another one of these giants. Sea Giant would work well against his stuff. Giant Mastodon might be okay, but I probably want to look into one of these as another option for my deck. For now, though, since I've just converted to Wild Deck, let's see if there's some other spells I could potentially add here that are better than what I currently have. So, Flame Cannon might potentially be better than a Frostbolt, but then I can't use that to the face. Do I have one of these in here? Cult Sorcerer, do you see one? I don't see one. I don't have 2 mana drops because I need them in order to be able to handle his early game. The goal is to draw Molten Giant and where is it? Mirror Image on turn 1. So that way, and Frostbolt, that way I can deal with absolutely anything he has and start chipping away at him and beat this guy. Snow Chugger might actually be good in this deck. Permanent Freeze is always a good option. What do I tried getting Demented Frostcaller for the freeze. I think Flamewalker might actually be better though. Now that I think about it. And I do have counter spells in this deck. I don't need counter spells. It's a useless card. Forgotten Torch is alright. Do I have any Arcane Intellects? I do have one. Unstable Portal is very RNG. It's going to make it difficult to win this. Ice Block would buy me that extra turn. If I'm going to have a secret, I might as well have an Ice Block. I think that's the only secret I have, which allows me to draw it with... Do I have the secret drawer? I do. I think I need these Valet, though. It's not a really good card for me to have. I do have Frost Nova, do I not? Do I have no Frost Nova? Okay, I have one of those. Volcanic Potion, not that good. I've got a Flame Strike. Do I have Blizzard? I don't have a Blizzard in this deck. Let's get me one of those because I really need to be able to deal with his board. And let's see if I can actually beat this guy now. Here we go. Just gonna make sure that I'm still recording here, because the game is freezing out on me. So, am I still recording? Yeah, not dropping any frames. Seem to be fine. Okay.
Jaina versus the Lich King.
Okay, this time you are going to lose for sure. That's one card that I won in the opening hand. I might just keep mulliganing this game, or keep restarting until I get my Molten Giant, because I only have the one, and it just makes winning this a whole lot easier if I can play it on turn 1. So I'm going to restart this. It's a little bit cheap, but it's also cheap that he takes me down to 1 health. Isn't that cheap, you know? Alright. I really want that Molten Giant in my hand. I also want to keep this. See, I want to be greedy. It It would help me a lot if I keep this in my opening hand, but I really want that Molten Giant. Come on. Doomsayer is a good card to have. I'm not sure this is quick enough in order to be able to win. I'm going to play this out and see what happens, because at least I had the Doomsayer so I can stall the game out. That's something. And I do have two of these in my deck, so it helps make sure that I can unleash my Reno when I need it. Also, I need to draw Reno. That's also a thing. Up until then, this hand is good enough to where I think I can probably beat this guy unless he plays something that I cannot kill right now. Okay, that's good. I can kill that. That's why I like to keep the Frostbolt in the opening hand. Because otherwise I'm just dead here, you know? Alright. And... oh, that's really good. Okay, that's very good. It deals with his turn 7. And that just kills me unless I play... actually, no, what am I thinking? I have Tar Creeper. I can survive his onslaught of minions now. That was me, bro.
Did they think you were fighting Hogger?
It's a little... you shouldn't be sliding Hogger, buddy, because I got Hogger in my deck. He's going to kick you in the rear. What does this do again? The start of return, destroy a random enemy minion, and this one. So I do not actually have a way of killing that, which means that this turn I'll probably just play the Ice Block and pass. Or I could play Mirror Image and hope it kills one of these, in which case I keep this up and it saves me a few extra turns. If I don't do that, I can freeze him a little bit. On turn 5 I freeze, I have turn 6 freeze. I have Spreading Plagues for when I need it, and I'll have the Ice Block up. This would kill my taunt, which I don't overly like, but I can get these 2 extra taunts. But this taunt kills his hero power, so I might want to try to keep it up. Actually, am going to try to keep this taunt up just because of how useful it is for me. And if I have to lose a minion, I'd much rather lose a 0-2 than this card. Makes more sense to me. I think he does have ways of killing this, so he can kill both of these minions. Can't hurt me this turn. I have Ice Block, can't kill me next turn, so I will go ahead and see what shenanigans I can draw from this. Copy the lowest cost minion in your hand. That's actually pretty good for me, especially if I get another Reno, but it guarantees that I have another Doomsayer if I want it. I don't know what my win condition is in this deck, because I don't seem to have a lot of damage. I can transform his thing. It's your opponent's turn. See, I can't play that. I can play the Meteor to take care of this, and then he's going to have his turn 7 play pretty soon. I survive it. If I play this, he pops my Ice Block this turn. I can survive all his minions with Spreading Plague, which I'm very fortunate to have gotten. Actually, am I even supposed to be able to get this card? Because I got this off Kabbalah's Tome. This is a Druid card. I'm not supposed to be able to get the same. I think that's a bug. Yeah, that's a Druid card. Kabbalah's Tome is not supposed to give you that. That's interesting. But for now, I will use it. And I'll probably have to wait to play this. If I play it now, I mean, he pops me. I really do not want him to pop me, so I will stall out with the Meteor just a little bit. And see, keeping that Tar Creeper up made it so that I could kill his Ice Elemental. That's absolutely fine because I can just freeze his stuff. And he cannot pop me yet. Ooh, I got the Reno. I can't activate it. What else do I have 2 of in my deck? Oh, I can't activate this thing. Oh my god. Do I have a second? Oh, I have 2 Mana Worms, don't I? That's not good. I could win this game so easily if I could just activate this turn. But I can't, which means this game's going to be hard. Oh, why have I done this to myself? In any case, I can transform this into a 4-2 board, kill this thing, freeze all his minions, which is a fine enough option, I think. Yeah. I could also use this to try to silence something, but I think like this, it slows him down enough to where I get another turn to draw when I need in order to activate Reno, and Blizzard kills all his stuff next turn and freezes whatever I need to freeze.
The power of Frostmourne.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Summon all your stuff. Good job. Oh, he's gonna pop me this turn. If he pops me this turn, I can't survive. I don't have any taunts. Besides spreading plague. But he can get through that, I think. That's not good. So this would fill my board with taunts. I needed Doomsayer the previous turn. Why did I not play that? I could have won this game so easily. Oh, I'm bad, dude. That's a mistake on my part. That's a huge mistake on my part. It's especially bad that I cannot activate Reno, because I would survive if I could. So I can freeze all his stuff, and then he hero powers me to kill me. I would need to freeze him somehow, which I cannot do. I can play this and a Doomsayer. So I guess that's probably what I have to do. I think I survive like this, right? Pretty sure this allows me to survive. The Spreading Plague Mage, if you want a guide on how to beat the Lich King, you just need Spreading Plague through some sort of bug where Kabbalah's Tome gives you this in your hand. That's all you need. Or does Kabbalah's Tome give you a random spell from any deck? I don't actually remember. In any case, I can't clear his board now, which also kills his Frostmourne, I believe. Unless he has some sort of magical way of getting through all this. He does not, and this should be dead now, right? Okay, well at least I can survive. Deal 1 damage to the enemy hero plus 1 damage each time. This is an issue. Also, these got their health back. And this would just kill me. Alexstrasza heals me for 14, which I think is my only way of surviving right now, up until the point where I can activate Reno Jackson. And I should be able to start turning this in my favor.
Your tragic end.
Okay. Oh. That's not good. And he killed my guy. Okay, I don't think this deck can win. Because I'm just dead next turn. Unless I can activate Reno. Which I cannot. I still can't activate Reno. I still can't activate it. That's bad. What would this get me? Maybe I can heal somehow. And then freeze him. Oh. Oh, no. I'm dead. So I need that Molten Giant on turn 1. And I also need to change this deck so that Reno can activate. That's the most important part of the deck, is being able to use Reno Jackson. Also, playing my Doomsayer on the proper turn so that it can just kill his board instantly and I don't have to waste a turn doing that. Let's go ahead and edit this to make this a workable deck. Alright. 2 of these. Do not want 2 of these. 2 Stonehill Defenders. Do not want. And what did I say I wanted instead of that? So I can't get 2 of these, otherwise Reno does not work. Some bigger taunts might be fine, but he can just kill it with the spell that causes him to take damage as well. Snow Chugger might be fine. Be nice if I draw this at some point in time. How do I beat this guy with the type of deck I have? Animated Armor would deal with his hero power. And it has to hit me, so this would actually negate his hero power quite a bit. Molten Reflection might be good. But I think I probably need something more powerful than that. I don't even know if this deck can beat him, honestly. I guess I'll get Molten Reflection, and I'm going to try to draw the Molten Giant on turn 1. If I can play that, I think I can beat this guy. I'm not gonna have the spreading plague luck again, which means it's gonna be significantly harder than it was. I got lucky with that. Yes! Yes! Okay, so if I keep this, I can activate Reno,
righteousness that drives
which means this is about as good as of an opening hand as I can get. I got turn 3 play as well. Obviously, I'm not going to play Doomsayer in turn 2 unless I have to, but there's nothing he could play on his turn that would necessitate that I... Because he always does this on turn 1, which means that I'm perfectly fine here to start ramping up. I can play the Flame Walker the turn after. I almost considered playing the Doomsayer just because I had the mana for it, but that's not a good idea. It's not a good play at all. What would this be? Okay, I should be able to just wreck him royally now that I've gotten these. I got the setup good to go. I didn't have to waste 400 dust on a Molten Giant. Nah, I don't think so. This game's gonna go a little bit closer to my way. Okay, he froze me, but now I can start playing. Oh. Oh, he killed that one! Oh, he killed the wrong one! Ah, you're dumb. This guy's dumb. And since that card's gone, I can just play my taunt at this point. And of course, I also have to kill his thing. But in any case, you used it on the wrong one, buddy. Alright. Do I draw cards or do I discover a spell? If I discover a spell, it would cost me 3 mana. I can't play it, but what 3 mana spell that actually costs 5 mana would I want to play? I don't think any of it would deal with this board, which means I probably want to draw my own cards or play my animated armor. But if I play animated armor, I cannot save it for his new hero power, and I want to save this for his new hero power, so I'll instead draw cards. And this is good because now I can draw my secret for my deck. I do have my Ice Block up, which guarantees that I will survive. And this does allow me to trade while keeping this alive. And the turn after, I believe he gets all his newer cards. So, turn 6... Is turn 6 the turn he gets it? Or is it turn 7 the turn he gets it? I do not know. I shall play this and Ice Block and kill 2 of his guys, which means that I don't think he can kill me this turn. If he swaps all of these out for his new people, okay, that's fine for me because I can kill his guys and then he'll get his new ones the turn after. I survive with my Doomsayer, and I do need Reno at this point because Doomsayer will kill off my 8/8. So let's see what kind of spell I can get off this. Polymorph is probably good here. And then beyond that, I might do the Freeze Doomsayer combo. In which case, I can sack this into here and hit face a little bit. Let's see what other spell I get. Maybe I get another spell that helps me even more than this. Okay, I think that's the play here. Oh, I can't freeze his minions now. But I still survive, and he can't kill this. And I think he automatically changes his minions into the new ones. So I'm going to do that face damage while I can. Alright, he gets Frostmourne. Then that changes all of his minions. None of his minions can attack, which means he can't kill my Doomsayer because he has no mana left. And all of his minions die. My minions die as well. But he can't pop me this turn, which means I need some taunts. Oh, he doesn't get the same hero power return. You're immune. Well, no, this changes after that happens. So now he does that, and I do not have a way of surviving. So I also need to draw Reno at some point in time, which I did not do. And this card is not very useful to me. I need more taunts. I need taunts and heals, right? None of this saves me. None of it. I'm just dead. Look. Want to see how super dead I am? Here we go. He's gonna kill me. Yep, there it is. Of course, if I had 2 Molten Giants in this deck, I could win quite easily. But I do not. So, I do have to change this deck a tiny bit to actually make it winnable. I don't know why I keep going back. Keep thinking I have to go back. But I can just change it from here. What am I to do to actually beat this guy without just some sort of net deck? Because I really don't want to do that. Hmm. Probably need more card draw, but let's see what heals I can get. At the end of your turn, restore 1 health to your hero. If I can keep this up, that's obviously super powerful. Mistress of Mixtures is also going to be powerful. I've never drawn Mana Worm, so let's just get rid of that. Friendly Bartender, I can probably switch out a Shimmering Tempest for that. And if I can keep that up, it's going to be super useful to me. Alright. These are all the heals in the game. Obviously, Antique Healbot would help me quite a bit, but it also makes it so that I have to spend 5 mana on that. What else would I take out? I could get rid of the Skelemancer in exchange for that. For each enemy minion, restore 2 health to your hero. That would work against his turn 7, but they all do 2 damage each, so that's not overly helpful to me. I've already got these. So now that I have that, what else do I want? I want taunts, right? Some taunts would help me out against this guy. Okay. Annoyatron is an option. I want something better than that. Death Cord would slow him down a lot, and he would take 8 damage if he tries to kill it, but then he gets a minion on the board. I can potentially kill the minion with my guys. This is a good card. Let's see, I think I have both of these, right? Yeah, I do have both of them, just so I can get those extra taunts. I'm trying to keep the Reno action going. This would help if I had more minions. I do not. I might even get Serenite Chain Gang against this guy. What else would I take out for Serenite Chain Gang? Animated Armor helps me against his new hero power. Molten Reflection I have not gotten any use out of. Let's see. Maybe a high mana taunt would be better, because by the time I start needing these, well, see, I have enough taunts. I can draw Hogger and all sorts of other taunts, so I don't necessarily want to get that. Do I have the Curator? I do have the Curator. Draw a Dragon. Basically, this is to make sure I can draw Alexstrasza from my deck. That's the point of that. So if I get another Dragon, I would lose the whole point of having the Curator in my deck. But if I'm going to have the Curator, I might as well have another beast that I can draw, because I don't think I have any beasts right now. So, surprised that's not a beast. But if I get Giant Mastodon, it would help me survive a little bit. And I can take out the Scalebane in order to make sure I get the Alexstrasza. And I get the beast, I get more value out of my Curator. And I get a big taunt I can play. I got heals to survive, which honestly I should have had earlier on. We'll see if I want to make the Reno deck work or not, or if I want to add duplicate cards in my deck.
Jaina versus the Lich King.
Or maybe I just want to try a different class, because this is not working out very well at all.
You asked for it.
You
Obviously this I cannot keep, and this I cannot keep.
pile of cards.
I do want to draw for the Molten Giants here. I don't think I can survive with this deck. I might just have to restart this game. Alright, what you got for me? He's going to take me down to 1 health, and then I can play the Friendly Bartender to start getting more health. And I got my Tar Creeper, which means I can keep this up on the board. That's good for me. If I can keep this up for like 4 turns, it's value. Got that value town going on right now.
Spirits
bad card for him to get. I really wish he didn't have that card, but I will use this to control my card draws a little bit. And I cannot kill it, which means one of these is going to die. I got 2 health off of it. Oh, I got to keep it. Awesome. Awesome, awesome, awesome. So I can just hero power that, and I don't get the Tar Creeper out. He has the 2/2 out, which means I do need a taunt in order to survive. I can play taunts for free and kill his 2/1, and I get to keep my heal up, which sounds like a good plan to me. Because I don't think he has a way of getting rid of these. So as long as I can keep healing, that's very preferable for me. And I don't think I want to play my Blizzard just yet. Do I? If I play Blizzard right now, I don't develop the board at all, but I can play Hogger the next turn pretty easily. If I play Blizzard right now, I have no way of dealing with his turn 7 play, though. That's the problem, you know? So I think I will play this and take out, or prepare that to get taken out if he wants to attack my Tar Creeper. Uh-oh. Which one? Okay, that's good for me. So I'm gonna keep my heals up. And this sets up for me to kill his guy with my Blizzard. Well, no. It heals back up. Right. It heals back up after he plays his next turn play. Which means I need to play my Ice Block this turn? So I spawn a 2/2. If I play Doomsayer this turn, I lose my Hogger. But in so doing, I save myself another turn. I can kill 2 of these right now. He gets the other cards right next turn. He can buff these up after I kill all of his things with Doomsayer, which he cannot take. I survive his Frostmourne, and then I can have Ice Block for the turns afterwards. I think I'm gonna do that. Right, I can freeze him so that he doesn't have any way of popping me. And then I save my Ice Block for a little turn after, and then I stay at 6 health if I do this. And there's no reason to attack that, because it can't attack me next turn. So I can go up to 7 health actually. I actually didn't need to freeze him. I forgot I get a taunt off the Hogger. So this is perfectly fine. I lose my Hogger off this, but he's down to 41 health. I'm up to 7. So he got all those back. Oh, I can just parallelly play this, which means I do want to kill his board so he can't buff them. I'm going to play my Molten Giant. And now I really want the Curator. If I get the Curator, I can start destroying this guy. That's not good. That's not good at all. So I kill one of these with my Molten Giant, obviously. No, the obvious play would have been to use this and see if I can get past his guys. Put one of each secret from your deck onto the battlefield. That's so useless to me. It's amazingly useless. Oh, I don't know that I want to play this yet, and I don't know that I want to risk having this die because this gets 1 extra damage each turn. I want to be able to survive that. I can kill this right now. Destroy a random enemy minion, and this one means my Molten Giant would just die. And I don't really want it to. I guess I'll play this and see what happens. Okay. Well, I can't survive this. Oh no. Oh no. He has a bone mare. Oh no. I could have killed his minion too. He has a bone mare? I think I can win with this deck. Just not against a random bone mare which he draws perfectly when he needs it. Is that scripted? I wonder if his deck knows that exactly what he needs to draw in order to win that, so he just drew it. They said the Lich King is a cheat. So let's see what we can do. I got my Molten Giant on turn 1. I got my Friendly Bartender. I got my Taunt. See if I can actually beat this guy this time. Oh, I can't play this yet. Okay, I see. And I can... It's about as good of a start as I can get because everything survives. I got my Curator this turn, which means I can get the cards I need to survive. If I had my Curator the previous turn, I could have gone Alexstrasza off of it. And that gets me closer to Reno as well. So this, I can just kill, which I want to do, so that I keep all my minions up. And I can start doing some base damage. I still got my heals. It's a pretty good opener for me. Hopefully he doesn't kill this off. Please freeze this one. Okay, he made the smart play. That's upsetting. The question is, which of his cards do I want to kill? This kills one of my 2/2s. I can hero power that, start doing damage to the face. Or I can play this turn and just kill that off with this, start healing that. I don't think he has a way of killing that outside the card that he takes damage for killing it. But he'd probably want to use it on my Molten Giant. My Molten Giant is up next turn. I want to save this for his hero power, but if I use it now, it potentially dies when I get my Reno, or Doomsayer rather, which means I'm not going to play it now. Okay. I might just Antique Healbot here, which means that if I take out his 2/4, I can take out one of these as well. I'm up to 12 health, which I survive because he kills this, does 2 damage to me. And I've got that 3/3 body on the board. I think I'll go ahead and do that. And now I can start playing Hogger, and then I can draw all the cards I need for the combos and the wombos. Get rid of all this. And I should be able to win this game now, even on with this turn 7. I can clear most of it. I still have these taunts up, which means I don't need the Doomsayer right now, because I get another taunt of my own. Oh, he killed that one. That's bad for me. I don't have to kill any of his stuff now, but if I leave this up, it heals back up to 3 health, which might be perfectly fine. He gets all the 2 6s on the board, and if I have this up, he can't actually kill me.
The menagerie is for guests only.
Which means that for now, I think I want to go face. He can buff all this up the turn after, but I don't care about that right now. Okay. I do not actually have any sort of way of killing all these things. If I play this, I cannot play my animated armor, so I kill one of these. Alright. I can kill 2. Then he can go face. He's got 8 damage on board, plus 5, which can kill me, unless I play this. I can draw my kind of want to just draw my ice block here. Effigy would help me out. It costs 1 mana. So let's get that out here. Let's get my ice block so I can't die next turn. And kill some of his minions off. I'm actually going to hold off on attacking with that. Oh, right, I was supposed to leave the Curator up so it re-summons a 7 attack minion. I made a mistake there. Oh, he killed the 25. Thank you. Thanks for the resummon. So I guess killing the Curator off was the right choice because he foolishly resummoned it. Okay, I want to stop his buffs. I want to save this for him. I don't want to use that on myself. So I kill one of these. I can kill another one with this. But I think for now, the taunt will deal with most of his stuff. So let's go ahead and do that. Okay, is he going to kill all of them? That's really good for me. Because now his Frostborn dies. And I still have my Ice Block up. I just need my Reno Jackson. I can win this game now. Or a Flame Strike or anything in that nature. It's not a Flame Strike, but I can freeze him. If I freeze him, I can't actually get through this. I need to freeze him to draw a card. But I can freeze this to draw a card. I really want my Reno, dude. I really want my Reno. Like, really want it. I'm getting all these cards that help me survive a little bit. And I still have the Ice Block, but if he buffs his minions up, I'm in some trouble. I need Reno or Doomsayer. Doomsayer even help me at this point? I can't survive with the Frost Nova animated armor. Okay. I can't activate it. I need my Doomsayer. Oh my god, dude. Okay, fine. Let's see what card I get off of this. Deal 5 damage to my minions. It does not have taunt. I'll need to freeze all this stuff. And I can play this as well. Yeah. Let's freeze all this crap. What is this? Yeah, let's draw another card. Plus it prevents his buffs. And it gives me that extra card. So I need to keep this up now. I really need a Flame Strike in order to beat this guy. There it is. If I Flame Strike now, I think that's fine. Because I can sag this into here, sag this into here. And then that kills that. I still only take 1 damage a turn. And I can Alexstrasza him the turn afterwards. Oh, that's not good at all. So I can Blizzard him at this point. But then I don't really develop the board at all. But I do have to Blizzard it, otherwise I don't survive. So let's go ahead and do that. He should have killed this. He could have killed me if he killed this off. Cone of Cold. If I play Alexstrasza, I can't kill this off with my minion, and I really need to. Like, I really need to kill this. So let's see what cards I can get. That's useful. Alright. Thank you, Cabalist Tome. And I lose 1 extra damage on the Alexstrasza, but I do survive here. I can also use it on myself. Okay. I still survive. Still very good for me. I don't have my Reno, which means at this point I've got to use this on myself. But good news is I should be able to win from this point. So keeping this up was very useful. Doomsayer's not actually useful, it turns out. There's better ways to deal with this board. And if he ever managed to kill this, I'm pretty much just dead. Never mind, I can survive now, so I will keep this up for now. How much damage do I have? 9, 17 damage. Can't quite kill him, so I'm going to want to do that. And you know what? Let's ensure the win if I can. Let's keep this alive and go face because I have lethal next turn. And it looks like we're going to kill ourselves a Lich King. Your doom is coming, buddy. Hopefully he doesn't get anything new. That would be bad. I didn't think about that. It's possible that he could have punished me super hard for the BM. But I just wanted to have Doomsayer so that he knew his time was up.
There must always be a Lich King.
Ooh, I become the Lich King. Cool. Do I get a Lich King Jaina card? Please? That's actually a pretty good card. Can I have it? Please, can I have it? Please give it to me, game. So I am the new Lich King, but I didn't get a Lich King Jaina card. Oh, a Frostmourne. It's a pretty cool animation. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I assume that's 1 for every class. A pack is a pretty lame price for that.
Impossible. Impossible.
So if I defeat
Best of 9.
him with every class, I get the new Prince Arthas thing. I don't really care about that. No, I don't care about that at all. I probably will do this at some point in time, but for now, that's the Lich King Chronicles done. Thanks for watching, subscribe, because I got more videos coming your way, baby.